I like to respond to a comment that someone made on the last video I posted regarding the period blood curses. Now, I'm not sure if this is a male or female because the image is of a female, but the name is a male's name. So I'm not sure of what or who I'm dealing with. I checked the profile and there was no videos or even voice audios that would give me some type of insight as to who this individual may be. But I think this person's comment is quite valid because there are so many so-called Black Americans that think the same way. And not just Black Americans, but humans as a whole. There's a lot of people that think like this individual thinks. And I'm hoping that I'm not long in this video, but I responded with a few scriptures to this person. I responded with 3 scriptures. I'm going to present 4 here without going into grave detail. Well, the comment reads, I don't believe in curses or hexes. Only God has all the power, and no one is more powerful than God. But my question to you would be, does God really have all the power? Because when I think of the power of the enemy, which the Bible speaks about, that tells me that the power that God has is shared power. Now, I believe that the Most High is all powerful. But as far as having all the power, that is not true. Because if he had all the power, then there will be no power of the devil, or the power of darkness, or the powers of this world, or the powers of man. No one would have any power but God. Now, there's people that may say that these humans or entities have that power because God allows them to have that power. Even if the Most High allowed them to display this power, it would still be considered shared power. So no, God does not have all the power, but the power that he has is shared power throughout the whole entire universe. Now, one of the scriptures that I shared with this person, because this person says that she or he does not believe in curses or hexes, and says that only God has all the power, and no one is more powerful than God. Now, just because someone has the power or authority to curse you, or even to perform hexes, does not mean that they're displaying powerful more than God. It's not saying that they're more powerful than God, because the power that God has exceeds the power of man and even the power of darkness, being that he is the creator of all things. So hexes and curses are really small matters if you really think about it when it comes to the entire universe. Now, this is a few of the scriptures that I shared with this individual. The first scripture is Deuteronomy 11:26, where the Most High says, Behold, I set before you this day, or in some versions it say I set before you today, a blessing and a curse. In other words, he's giving you the option to choose between curses and blessings. So if he's giving you the option of blessings and curses, then that means that man does have the power to receive and even to give curses, right? Another scripture is taken from Romans, the 12th chapter, reading the 14th verse, where it states, bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse, which means if he's telling you to bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse, that means man has the power to curse. But there's different levels when it comes to cursing. You could curse someone by speaking evil against them or toward them. And if you look into black magic or witchcraft, in many cases, the ceremonies which they perform does not really have the power. It's the will and intent that you put into that. So if you got someone that's exercising period blood curses, yes, blood has life in it. So yes, you can speak to that blood, and if you have the faith, that blood will respond to your voices, the energy of your voice. Now, some of y'all may not believe that. So let me show you another scripture. Leviticus 17 and 11. And it reads as follows. For the life of the flesh is in the blood. I'm going to repeat that. For the life of the flesh is in the blood. So your flesh is given the power of life through the blood, because there's life in the blood. The scripture reads, for the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make atonements for your soul. For it is the blood that makes the atonement for the soul. So what is in the blood that makes the atonement for the souls of men? So there is life in the blood. So when you see witches and warlocks and even Satan workers use blood for sacrifices or for ceremonies, there's a purpose behind that. There's power behind what they are doing. So if they have the power to bless and curse and to perform curses, hexes, ceremonies, then that means that the power is shared. They're not all powerful, but they may have power of the darkness. So when you curse with your mouth, wish harm or evil upon someone, that's something that humans do. It is a part of Satanism. It is a part of the power of darkness or wickedness. But when they start performing ceremonies with body fluids such as urine, feces, blood, then they're now taking it to a different realm of curses. They actually enter into a spiritual realm of curses where they're dealing with demonic energy. They're dealing with demonic entities, spirits. And they may be spirits of those that have passed along but yet have not moved on. So yes, there is power in the blood. So when someone uses blood as a part of a ritual or a hex or a curse, then they're speaking to life to perform death curses, to either harm someone or to take someone out of this world. The last scripture I want to read is taken from Luke, the 6th chapter, the 28th verse, and it reads as follows. Bless those. Now this is a command given to man. Bless them that curse you, which means someone has the power to curse you, either by words or by deeds. But the scripture says to bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, which is also a curse. Because when you have someone that's despitefully using you and draining your resources, then they're going to pull you down if you don't have the strength to pull them up. So when it comes to blessings and curses, it really don't matter if you believe in them or not. They are what they are. There's a lot of people that say they don't believe in hexes. They don't believe in curses. They don't believe in witchcraft. They don't believe in voodoo. They don't believe in hell. They don't believe in the devil. That's okay. That's their opinion. That's their option to believe that or disbelieve. Because the Most High says, I sit before you this day, today, a blessing and a curse. You have the option, the power to choose. You make that choice. So if you choose not to believe that, that's how so many humans, and I'm going to say that's why so many black people get caught up or get caught in the crossfire of curses, because you don't believe nothing. You choose not to believe because you think that gives you the authority to do what you want to do and work outside of the laws of God. But you don't realize that even when you exercise your free will to not believe in curses, to not believe in the devil, to not believe in hell, and to not even believe in God, and you think that gives you the authority to do what you will, then you've already entered that realm of curses. You become a free agent, although you're not free. And so when you step out that safety zone or that safety realm of God, that grace where God allows you a certain measure of grace, unmerited favor, and you step outside of that, you have no protection. So you wonder why your life is a living hell. Your children become a living hell, even for you. The partner that you choose, male or female, husband or wife, become a living hell for you. So yes, to many, earth is hell. But when you die and leave this realm, you enter into the reality of eternal damnation, the fire that's never consumed. Believe it or not. But it's a choice you made for yourself. So feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe, share this video, click on the Cash App button, and donate to this channel. Until next time, I'm fearless.